I cannot overemphasize the fact that you need to sell something. You won't know you are not selling anything on the internet space until you start realizing the fact that you are not making money. One of the things I've learned is that as a content creator, if you are starting out, you need to sell something to your audience. Because the moment you start giving out content and people start consuming your content and they cannot identify what you are selling, then there's no way for you to make money. Because before you get to monetization point, it is a very long journey. It's a long journey, and it only takes grace. Because even if two content creators start today together, it's very sure that both of them will not reach point of monetization at the same time. So how are you going to monetize your platform before that platform monetize your channel or your page? That is where selling something comes in. You have to sell either a product or a service, and you will be wondering, if I'm in a particular niche like an entertainment niche, how am I going to sell the service or the product that I'm rendering? I won't lie to you, I don't think there's any law anywhere that states how something should be sold or how something should be advertised. It is the way you present yourself that people will take you. People don't have a choice, because I've learned something like, I don't even know that whether there's this law, but I think there's a law of availability. It is what is available that people take. People don't actually have a choice. If you do skits and you decide to just advertise, maybe just for 30 seconds, let me say in real life you are a cobbler, that's what you do. If you decide to just put a 30 seconds advertisement of what you do inside your video, some people might criticize you in the comment section and say, how will you be putting your advertisement inside your video? You've not been doing this for a while. Why will you start doing this? We don't like it. You see those people that do not like it, if they start to see it in your video more consistently, with time they will take it like that. They won't have any choice. That's the law of availability that I have learned. Me personally, I have observed it and I have realized that it is the way you do it that people will take it. They don't have any choice than to take it like that. If they see it in like 10 of your videos, as time goes on, even in the 11th video, they will be expecting your advertisement. And guess what? When people start seeing what you are selling, then they will start to feel like, how can we get this thing? That's one thing about people. It is the road that you create for them that they will pass through. They don't actually have any choice. You have to create that road. It will not be funny when you rely only on monetization alone. Let monetization be the second choice, but what you have to sell must be the first choice. You have to sell something. Start selling something. Start advertising yourself. Start letting people know what you do. Because as for me, I'm a surveyor. Currently, I'm still a surveying student studying in Unilag, University of Lagos. But one of the rules says, as a student that is still studying, I have the right to work under a licensed surveyor, which means I can actually collect job and I can do them under a licensed surveyor. I do survey job for people. Any land related matters, I do it. And I also have a clothing store. I post them on my social media handles. I post them on my Instagram. So I post them on my Facebook. I don't think there's any reason why you have to be a content creator and not sell something, because I've actually seen so many people with large following. Because when I see some people with 4.1 million followers, like 4 million followers, 2 million, before you even have 1 million followers, man, and these people, you don't have what you offer to them, you don't have what you sell to them, except from what the platform gives you at the end of every month. All these 1 million followers, even 100,000 followers is enough for you. Once they know you are selling something, they will start patronizing you and you will start making money for you. Like I've seen so many comedy skits content creators that they have thousands of followers. When I look at the quality of their video production, I realize that they are still struggling. They have not entered monetization. I always feel for them, because I always feel like, had it been you are selling something, you'll be able to make money, and even off with what you are selling, you'll be okay before the monetization comes in. Because it's very important. You will need money to manage your content production, even your own personal life. You live to pay expenses, so you will need money to pay expenses. So don't waste the opportunity. Don't wait until you have 100,000 followers, 5,000 followers. When I started content creation, I used to feel like, when will I start posting what I sell? I was feeling like maybe when I get to a certain amount of, like when I have a certain amount of followers. But one day I just realized, I was like, if TikTok can push my video to 1,000 people or 1,500 people, like psychologically I can even say that 4,000 people for that moment are my audience. I don't need to have them as followers, but as long as they can see my video, they can watch my video, I have the opportunity to advertise to them at that moment. From that very point, when I realized that thing, that it is not until I have them as followers, as long as the platform can push my video or my post to them, then they are my audience. Then I change my mentality and I start posting what I sell from the beginning. I start posting what I sell. I was even thinking maybe when I have 1,000 followers, 5,000 followers, then I'll be able to start posting about what I sell. It is very important that you start selling something, because there is no free money online. You actually have to render value before you can get paid. That's the truth. You have to render value before you can get paid. And there's no way you can render value. It's either you render it by service or with products. So start selling something now. This is Amani Ideas. Follow me for more content like this. See you guys on my next video.